Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the vlog. Adrian here. Now, I know I owe you a lot of content in general right now, and there's a lot of vlogs I'm still trying to edit and navigate through. And I hate using the word busy, but like that's the best way to describe the craziness that's ongoing right now. This vlog is a little different. I did want to take the time out to share a blog post I'm actually doing right now. This is a blog post that I've been kind of working on, and given a lot of stuff that's going on, a lot of great stuff, a lot of awesome stuff coming up in the near future. And with that comes certain stresses, and with the good comes the bad, and just navigating through all of that recently. I think it's important in life to take times and step back, and even whether it's like after a great accomplishment or just a lesson learned in life, to process that and to sit on it for a little bit. And this is the manifest of just that. So this is a blog post I wrote. You can read it down below if you just want to actually read it. But I want to narrate it for you guys, and put it in my own words, and just kind of hear it, verbally, after sitting here and working on it for the last couple hours now. That being said, hope you enjoy. Again, you can check it out down below. I don't claim to be a great writer, and my grammatical skills will attest to that. So, further ado, the blog post is entitled 22. I was 11 when I started my YouTube channel, 13 when Google accepted me in their partnership program, 16 when it became an actual business, 18 when I'd graduated high school. See, the benefits of starting young meant I had the whole world ahead of me, whether I knew it or not. Time felt as if it was never ending, and my responsibilities virtually none. School, family, friends, and then this passion that was developing into more than I could ever imagine. Quickly, I went from a teenager, or even kid, talking to a webcam, to being a YouTuber, a blogger, and then a CEO in what seemed like a blink of an eye. The pressure amplified, and here I was responsible not just for my own success, but that of others, and of course, the business as a whole. Finding success in my youth meant that whatever I did next had to be bigger and better than the previous accomplishment, or so I thought at the time. All the while battling scenarios of how to scale, how to handle legal issues, taxes, employees, payroll, you name it. I asked for this though, right? And I was going to have to lie in the bed that I made and endure. Little did I know the cost of such things was a resource I couldn't replenish: time or my youth. I can and will always be able to make more money. Through certain stages of my life, I just didn't truly realize that. And I forgot my first job prior to graduation was to be a student, or better yet, a kid trying to become a young adult. I fought so long to not just be seen as that kid starting a business that I forgot what that all meant. And even now, as I enter an age where those around me are off to pursue their dreams and pave their own futures, I'm reminded I'm only 22, arguably at a point in my life where things only speed up rather than slow down, and my outlook on the future is even more focused, and my goal is bigger than the previous ones. I have to stop and look around at my peers and friends and colleagues, and I feel as if I need to apologize for not always being there when I should have, not always checking in from time to time to hear about their lives or their hopes and passions, or even demons. And as they read this, or watch it, I can only hope you're all doing well, in whatever you choose or are choosing to pursue, and wherever you may be. See, for I have succeeded in many aspects of my life, I've also failed in others. I failed in aspects as a son, a friend, a brother, and whatnot. And if we can't make up for lost time, then we can try to create more of it in our lives. Time to listen, time to learn, time to grow. And while I push forward in this thing that we call life, I try to remind myself that void of all other responsibilities and roles I must play, I need to keep the most important one in mind: what I owe to myself to simply be present at times. In a mind where I feel like I should always be 10 steps ahead, I have to remind myself, stop. That I'm not perfect despite the standard I hold to myself. That those high up can fall too. That no matter their status of fame, wealth, or success, everyone doesn't have it figured out. I don't have it all figured out. I'm navigating just like everyone else, granted from a different perspective and point in my life. And I'm not here to complain about the position I'm in, rather to realize it and do the best I can to never take it for granted. That I, like anyone else who looks up to me, or I personally look up to, am human. I bleed red, I breathe the same air, and I rise and sleep at some point, just like everyone else. As recently, I've been reminding myself, you're 22. you're human. That's where the blog post ends, ladies and gentlemen. Just to kind of wrap things up, like I said, right now, a lot of great stuff going on, and it's also a lot about navigating that and navigating the external pressure, and seeing a lot of my friends right now who are graduating and doing, amazing things and moving on to that next chapter in their life, whether it's working, finding out their careers, taking a gap year, taking a year to go, pursue charitable causes. I have people, growing up in that military lifestyle. I know a lot of people are literally sacrificing their life and putting, the, themselves in the armed forces and stuff to, serve their country. And I have the utmost respect for everyone, whatever they're doing and whatever they're pursuing. And I truly do wish them the best. And then, it's just kind of crazy to look around and see all these people doing different things and thinking like, man, like, even though I've been working for the last decade, thinking like sometimes I wish like I can trade all of that to just be in that position to not have all this outside pressure and still trying to figure things out. But in the reality, I am still trying to figure things out in my own way. And I'm not here to complain and be like, oh, look at me and my first world problems, or complain about the success I've had in life. Rather, the lessons I've learned from it. As somebody who's been there, who's been seemingly what felt like the top and also what seemed like the bottom at different points in my life and in different orders. Navigating through all of that. And most importantly, finding out why my sacrifices, finding the why and the meaning in my sacrifices. That if I'm sacrificing all these things, if I'm sacrificing certain, time spent with family or friends or what have you, making it all worth it, and never taking the position I'm in for granted, and trying to take that to the next level. I think in life, when you figure out that why and why you want to do things, not just in your career, like at a bigger picture, why you're doing whatever you want to do in life, the what tends to sort itself out. I hope you can take something away from it. Thanks for watching.